In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Microsoft SQL to N8N. If you're ready to streamline your workflow and enhance your data capabilities, stick around as I'm going to guide you through the process step by step. First, ensure you're on the right page in N8N by navigating to the Credentials section. Once you're there, you're going to want to click on Create New. From the drop-down menu that appears, select Microsoft SQL. This is where you'll begin entering the necessary details to establish a smooth and secure connection between N8N and your Microsoft SQL server. Start by filling in the server details. Here you're going to enter information in the format of hostname/instance lot name. This essentially points N8N to the specific instance of the SQL server you intend to connect with. Getting this string right is crucial, so double-check your details to prevent any connection errors. Next, you'll be prompted to enter the database name. This is the specific database within your SQL server that you wish to work with. Make sure you have access rights to this database and double-check the spelling to avoid any unwanted surprises down the road. Once you've got your server details in place, it's time to fill in your access credentials for the SQL database. This includes your username and password. If you're working in a shared environment, it would be best practice to ensure that these credentials have the correct permissions set up, providing the access you need without compromising security. The next field requires you to enter the port number used to connect. The default port for Microsoft SQL is 1433, and if your setup uses this, you can move on. However, if your organization has specified a different port, make sure to input that correctly. If you're working within a domain, now's the time to fill in that information. This field is especially important for users in corporate environments where domain-based authentication is often employed. Now, let's discuss the additional connection settings you might need. TLS. Ignore SSL issues. Connect timeout. Request timeout, and TDS version. If you're connecting using TLS for added security, check this option. Should there be SSL issues that you're prepared to overlook, you have the option to ignore them, though remember, security is paramount. Adjust the Connect Timeout and Request Timeout fields to suit your network conditions, particularly if you're operating over a slower connection. And finally, select the appropriate TDS version for your setup. Once all these fields are set up correctly, double-check your entries, and then save your credentials. With that completed, you've successfully connected Microsoft SQL to N8N. Congratulations on taking this important step towards optimizing your workflows and enhancing your data integration capabilities. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this has been a helpful guide. Be sure to stay subscribed for more tutorials and insights.